first half. Our offense wasn't running effectively enough to get him the ball. We had one possession where he had, they had switched, and Umpier's guard, and he's 5'9", Jared's 6'9", he's on his back, and we drive the ball and throw it out of bounds. We have to recognize that. That's why I talk about catch, turn, and face in the motion game. See what you have, then move it on, then put it to the floor if you need to. And we were just playing a little too fast at that point in time. So you're right. I mean, he did dominate the start of the second half, and we did establish him. But we tried to establish him in the first half. We were just playing too fast.
Coach, how big a concern is the 11 first half turnovers? Is that just because of early season game, or are you really concerned about that?
You're never happy about that. We probably had 6 or 7 sloppy ones that have to go away. We just can't do that. And that's why we were only up 7. We had opportunities to score the ball near the basket. We had opportunities for guys who were open for perimeter shots, and we didn't have that opportunity because we threw it away. I think in Dom and Trey's case, it's a little more understandable in that they're trying to figure it out. They're young guys, they're new. And I think they had a little nervousness, without question. But you look at Dom and say 8 rebounds. You got to love that about a freshman. We told him, get on the glass, rebound the ball.
Do you see a situation where with Jared's ability to penetrate on the dribble, his dribble drive, if they help Aaron, because he did a good job of dumping it down to Aaron, who was getting position when the defender would come off and try to stop it?
Well, Rick, I think that's a good point, but I think the challenge for Jared is when he does put it to the deck, normally he puts it to the deck to shoot the ball. He doesn't put it to the deck and make the kinds of plays that you're talking to regularly. That's the next step for him. If he does that, then we're really hard to guard. And he's crafty enough to do that. Drive into a gap and get rid of the ball. Drive into the gap, feed the post. If he does that, you're talking about a guy at 15 and 7, and we're talking about what he didn't do or what he should have done. And I think what we're saying is you're talking about a guy who has a chance to be an all-league player if he does a few more things. And if he is, then we're a better team. He was the guy that easily could have 20 today, 20 and 10.
Okay.
Talking about Dom, I'm sorry. Just showing the athletic ability that he has. I mean, he looks like he's just a natural athlete that's raw, but has an upside that's out of this world.
Well, his handle for a guy who's 6'9" is very unique. He can go by anybody he wants, whenever he wants to. You can put him in the guard position against the press, and he can see and make plays for other people. There's no panic in his game. He sometimes gets to the rim and gets a little jammed up. He's going to have to figure out, he closes a little quicker at this level. The one time he shot, he just kind of flung it up there. Go score the ball. He's got a nice touch. I think what you'll see him do is drive and finish with dunks a little more often as he gets older and stronger and more confident in his game. His jumper needs work, but it's solid enough. I'm surprised he didn't make at least one of those 3 threes that he took, quite honestly. So he's going to be a great player. There's no question about it.
Did Woodbury and Olashaney not playing side by side was just a matter of the game, or do you not expect them to do that very often?
They'll do it at times. I think this was the right situation for it. We're playing against a team that we needed to match up with a little bit too.
Okay.